All right, so I am live. It's been a bit since I've done a solo live stream, but just been very busy with videos and requests and other stuff, thanks to people out there. Now we're getting to, it's crazy, almost August now. It's pretty much August now. That's insane to me. And it's been a pretty crappy year for movies. So, did see Jurassic World Rebirth today. That was a fucking abysmal mess. So that was a nothing burger. It was a huge nothing burger with no fries and no drink. Nope, Sean never seen that one, but how you doing, Sean? Hey there, Alter Ego. But no, Sean never seen that. Airbud Returns. No, I don't use earbuds. I use other headphones. Yeah, I know. Like, no one was waiting for an Airbud reboot. I bet you can't find a single fucking person that says, I wanted that. I defy you to find a single fucking person who wanted that. Be my guest. Hey, Movie High Club. Favorite Elm Street film would have to be Part 4, The Dream Master, with Lisa Wilcox. My favorite one, directed by Rennie Harlan. I will not be getting that 4K set because it looks like a bunch of bullshit. Nope, I will stick with my Blu-rays. I mean, ooh, Part 5's uncut. Great. The shittiest one of the fucking first seven movies gets uncut. I don't care. It's the shittiest one of the 7. No, I've never seen an episode of The Cleveland Show. Never seen a single episode. No, the only ones on the set that are uncut is the first one and the 5th one. All the others, because I remember hearing someone saying, oh yeah, they don't have uncut versions for all these movies. No, it's not. So I don't know what the hell they were talking about. They must have been given some falsified information. Because they've had like an uncut version of part 2 or 3 and 4, like whatever was cut. Because I'm like, was stuff cut out? Probably. There's always stuff cut out. It does, and for the price, I ain't paying for it. Fuck that shit. And like, I'll watch if I need to watch him. I'll watch him on streaming. It'll be that picture quality. The features, I mean, you have Never Sleep Again. If you have Never Sleep Again, then there's not much more they could talk about feature-wise. I don't know if there's commentaries on each one. That would be nice. But nah, I'm not getting it. Fuck that shit. Nah. The steelbooks look nice because they have the theatrical artwork but yeah. Hey there, Lucas. Hope you're doing well. How's everything going for you? Hey, Drew Reviews. How you doing, man? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Piranha 2 all the way through. Yeah, rest in peace, Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, thank you, Joe. No problem, man. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I hope you're doing well, Joe. Yo, Joe. I have time for one question tonight. Then I have to head out. No problem. Would you like to have seen a sequel with the guest? Have him be a villain again or a good guy this time? I would have been curious. Yeah, watching The Guest again, I did like it more this time. I would like to have seen a sequel. Hmm. Him being a good guy, it would be tough because he did murder a lot of innocent people. So it'd be a big, it'd be hard to get an audience to justify liking the guy. I mean, obviously, if you watch the film, he killed because he was programmed and he had no choice. You'd really have to do a good job writing what messes with his program, how he changes. Maybe he has regret. Like, if you do it the right way, if he something with his program changes, or he's able to not kill innocents people, and then he shows regret and wants to make amends in some way, some shape, some form, that could be an interesting direction. And I would have been curious to see that. So, yes, if it's written well enough, of course. But if it is, then yeah. So, but yeah, The Guest was good. I mean, I watch it again. I definitely liked it more this time. So, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Hey, Q Dog, John Singleton. Yeah. Hell, I even like Too Fast, Too Furious. Hey there, Ryan DT. Danny P, I'm doing well. How you doing? MTB, hello there. I don't think I saw Parada 2 all the way through. Hey, Justin W. I didn't play the Battle Nexus portion of it because I just have a lot of other games I have to get to. I would like to play that part of the game one day, but I just didn't have time because there's just many other games to get to. But I would like to play that Battle Nexus portion of that game someday. JC Universe thing, I do have a rat's ass about. There's been no Happy Gilmore 2 Todd Jammerall. I haven't been requested it. And no, I don't know a damn thing about it. Hey, Martin. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Sam. Lottery Ticket, I'm not a fan of the movie. It did nothing for me. At one point, I had a review up. I don't know if it's up anymore. Justin W, I don't know. That's up to YouTube. Yeah, I've seen Distant Thunder. I did record that review. That will be up in a few days. But I did see it. Drew, I do not have Cobra on 4K. I don't have it. I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, Distant Thunder, I thought was okay. I did have issues with it though. John Lithgow was really good. Ralph Macchio, I didn't mind, but I thought the second half was really disappointing. I did not like the second half. I thought was really disappointing. I don't think they should have gone in that direction. I think it was a disservice to the movie. Overall, it was just okay. I never listened to Cannibal Corpse. Salty Dagger, hello there. Attention fan, hi there. Yeah, I've heard that, Justin W. I think you've said that before in the chat. I've never seen the Point Break remake. I've never seen the Point Break remake. No one has ever requested it. And I felt no need to watch it. Yeah, Friday is the best one. Hey, Chaz, hope you're doing well. To be honest, Scratch Burno, I have not even seen the second Avatar movie because I didn't give a fuck about it. Why was the 2025 War of the Worlds made? I guess because Ice Cube needed a job. I agree. Rush Hour 2 is my favorite. Notting Hill, I think the actors were the best part of it. Preston, listen. After he had issues with the pace of Distant Thunder, yeah, I can see that. I don't know. It wasn't really the pacing for me. It was just the first half was good, but it forgo all of the buildup of the father-son relationship, and then you didn't get any of that in the second half, really, until the very end, and even then it should have been much more. It just became like a different movie, and I think that was a mistake. So it's like there should have been a lot more father and son bonding, and instead it made it so it wasn't as powerful of a movie as it could have been. What's Leonardo best two movies? Leonardo who? Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo Ninja Turtle? What you having is Mark Wahlberg. He was in like every other fucking film. Nah, you'll never see an uncut version of Event Horizon. That footage is long gone. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. How do you rank these games? Turtles 3, God of War 2018, Zelda. Of those three, I rather play Turtles 3 again because I still love the Ninja Turtles, although I think that's a very flawed game and is a pain in the ass. But of the three, I would play that again just because I like the characters. Then God of War 2018, and then Zelda because I quit. I'm not a fan of those Ocarina of Time shit. So that would be the last. So definitely, yeah, that one because I rage quit because I'm like, fuck this, I ain't playing anymore. I just not my. I like Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. I like that game, but the others no. Movie TV show Gummo I think is worse. A Tenchi fan, I agree with you with the ending. Brawl and Cell Block. I didn't care for the ending. Lucas, I contacted the guy and I said, this is a long ass game. I'm having such a miserable fucking time. And every 5 minutes I have to look up where I need to go. So we got to a decision and I played a different game for him. So it was all fine, Lucas. Thank you, Sean. Blue Halt, they don't do that kind of stuff around here. They don't have older movies played around here where I live. So I can't, which is fine. I'll just watch it at home. My favorite band is AC/DC. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Joe. I felt Ralph Macchio's character wasn't written the best as opposed to John Lithgow's character in that film, in my opinion. Hey, Premiere. Hey, Jack. It's not that I think he wasn't as well written. I think what happened was the first half, they had a good build-up. But then all of a sudden, John Lithgow hits Ralph Macchio, steers him. He's ready to leave. And you never did John Lithgow apologizing. I'm sorry that I hit you. I'm sorry that I steered you. I'm sorry that I abandoned you. He never says those. Instead, it goes to this fucking wannabe surviving the game, wannabe shoot to kill, wannabe, and take care, Danny. It goes to a completely different film, and because it does that, there's no more build up, there's no more character dynamics, there's no more attention to characters. So it just abandons the story and picks up in like the last 5 minutes. That I thought was a big mistake. So I don't think it's Ralph Macchio the way his tear is written, is that was all abandoned in the second half to have a lackluster survival movie, which there's many survival films that were much better. So, but I say that in the review. Hey there, William. Straw? I've never heard of Straw. I don't like the Ninja Tribunal stuff. That stuff was boring as shit. If it had one decent episode, that doesn't make the rest of it worth a shit. Preston, I'm not talking about Hulk Hogan because honestly, I didn't give a shit one way or the other. I had complete, total apathy. I'm sorry if that sounds awful, but I had complete apathy. I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a fuck. Lucas, I'm playing 2 games right now. I'm playing the TMNT 2007 game and then the Final Fight Streetwise for X-Ray Punch. Movie High Club, I've only seen the first Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and that review is up on the channel. Raising Hell, hello there. No problem, Joe. You have a good night. Preston, I don't have the Cobra 4K. Mike, I would choose Rambo. 2 Dot, I would choose Scary Movie. TMNT 2007, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite Ninja Turtle games. Cosmopolis is a piece of shit. Resident Evil 6. You're talking about the game? I never played the game Resident Evil 6. The Muppets at Walt Disney. We'll do that when I can, man. I mean, I have it written down, I know. I'll do it when I can. I just have a lot of other stuff I need to get to. It's just there's a lot of other people before you, man. But I have it written down, so we'll do it when I can. What's the first one-liner that comes to mind? You go in pieces, asshole. Rambo 2, Movie High Club. Resident Evil 6, I never played. Silverhawk, never heard of the film. Thank you, Ryan DT. I appreciate it. HTX version of Cobra on Fandango. Cool. I don't give a fuck about a new Resident Evil movie. They never do it right. My favorite Eddie Murphy film is The Golden Child. Young Sherlock Holmes, I couldn't get into. I don't know. I played it on PS2, the TMNT 2007 game. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have too many frustrations. Young Sherlock Holmes, not into. Saving Silverman, it's fun. Lucas, just wait until I beat all 3 of them. We can wait on it. Clown at Corfield, never seen. Are you buying the Nightmare 4K set? No. Nope, I'll pass. Fuck that Predator Killer's ending. This piece of shit ending for a piece of shit movie. The Amateur, never seen. Girl Hell, never seen, never even heard of it. It'll be a while before I get to it, man, because I have a ton of stuff to get to, but just be patient. I'll get to it when I can. Tai Chi Master, I don't know if I've seen. Favorite Steve Martin film, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Favorite part of the original Halloween 2? The bits where Donald Pleasant and Jamie Lee Curtis are actually together, because this is the only time they're in the same frame together. No one has requested Happy Gilmore 2. Rambo 3, Mike. Girl Interrupted, never seen. Freaked, not a fan of the film. I thought the film sucked ass. Lucas, not yet. Well, that would have been cool to see. Donnie and Raph team up. Hey, Neopunk. Yeah, the original Halloween 2 is my favorite of the franchise, Drew, so I know the feeling. Thank you, Graduate. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kindness. Never heard of the Imp, so no. Hi there, Arcadian Shepherd. Sorry I missed you before. My favorite John Candy film, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, or Summer Rental. If you're asking for solo John Candy, it'd be Summer Rental. which I do have the Blu-ray of that. Somewhere over there. Loot is just the amount of stuff. I mean, when someone sends, I had a guy send in like 20 requests. So it's just, they'll take time. Mark, people ask me about Hulk Hogan. I've never said anything about it because I'll be honest, the one word I had when I heard the news was apathy, indifference. I didn't give a shit one way or the other. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I liked Hulk Hogan when I was a kid. The past 20 years, I thought he was a kind of a shitty person. So when he passed away, I'm like, apathy. I'm sad for his fans, his family, and friends that he died, but apathy. I mean, that's why I didn't do a video on it. That's why I'm not doing a video on it, because I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it was the best thing since. No. But I'm also not going to shit on him, because I think, that'd be really shitty to do. I just apathy. Complete apathy. Do I like Blind Fury? Yeah, it's a fun one. Blue Moon, didn't see the trailer. No, I've not seen Superman. Marcus, yeah, pretty much. Favorite historical war? I have no favorite war because all war is bad. If you're talking about film, probably like Hamburger Hill. Well, I don't know. That is a good one. Thank you, Miguel. I never saw The Condemned 2. Hey there, Arcade. McCad 2011, I found no action scenes worth the fuck in that movie. I don't give a shit if he made Chinatown. He can make me a slice of bread. I wouldn't give a fuck. Well, thank you, Sean. If Uncommon Valor is considered a war film, then yes, I would put that as my favorite. If that's considered a war film. But I didn't know if that was considered a war film or just a POW rescue movie. Year of the Dragon, I haven't seen. Nippy, I would say Kate Beckinsale is hotter. Fast 4 or 9, neither. I like The Thin Red Line. Never seen The Greatest Beer Run ever. Never seen Defy Bloods. Never seen The Trial of the Chicago 7. Hey there, Wesley. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I could play Game Boy Advance games. I have most of the Game Boy Advance games on the emulator. Very sorry to hear about your dog, Preminator. Jack, all I know is Pedro Pascal seems like a weirdo who won't stop touching people. Never seen Cutter's Way. I like Angel Heart. I like Angel Heart. That's a good one. Never played Golden Sun. Yeah, I like the first three Bad Boys films. Well, Pedro Pascal can lick my fucking rainbow stick for all I care. You lick my ass too. Fuck Pedro Pascal. I'm tired of seeing his sorry ass. Lick my fucking dick. I reviewed 9.5 Weeks. Checked out the review, Mike. Yeah, Chaz, I really did enjoy that film. I thought that was a very good movie. That's cool, Wesley. Never played that. I don't think I've ever played a Donkey Kong game. You went to the Friday house? Cool. How was it? Direct Contact? Nah. I mean, it's pretty much a lot of it's footage they use from other films. That's cool, Justin W. Good luck at your convention visit. No problem, Preminator. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Never played it. Salute to the Juggler. Yeah, I saw it under the other title, The Blood of Heroes. Are there any games you like to play? What do you mean, in general or for a certain system? Not sure what you mean, Lucas. You mean any games in general or game? Well, yeah, there's a ton of games I like to play. I mean, pick a system, I can name a bunch. I mean, I love to play the Silent Hill games again. I love to play Area 51 for PS2 again. I mean, it depends. There's a ton of games. I mean, I love to play From Russia with Love on PS2. That's the James Bond game. I mean, there's a lot of games. A lot of the horror games I never played. A lot of the movie-based games I never played. Even like stuff that may be bad, like Alias the game may be bad, but I like the 24 the game with Kiefer Sutherland. There's a lot of games. There's literally 50 games I could name that I would like to play. I could name like 50 games right now just for PS2 alone. So it's a lot. John Voss, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good. I can't play N64 games. It won't emulate. That's the one system I can't do is N64. Yeah, I played Alien Isolation on the channel. It's the playthrough's up. It's on a playlist. Never played the new Terminator game. Turtles 1 and 2. You mean the ones I just played for PS2? I'd love to play them again. Maybe try to do all the stuff for the full ending of the PS2 one. I don't know. Yeah, in the second game, I like to play it again now that I have all the damn combos. Never played Leisure Suit Larry. I would play it. Rambo Last Blood is worse. Because that should have been better. When did Turtles 3 lose it for you? I don't know. When you had to do a goddamn escort mission with April O'Neil and she kept getting her stupid ass killed. Wish you had a PS5 for Silent Hill 2 remake. I mean, sure, if you want to send $500 for fucking PS5. Shit's expensive. Ghost, I don't care about Ghost. Except the movie. I like the movie Ghost. Andy Kishore has nothing to do with the cartoon. It's the video game. And I disagree. 2012 April was a piece of shit. Fuck her. She's a fan-fiction shitty character in the 2012 show. 2003 April is much better. April in the 2012 cartoon is a fucking bitch. Never played The Last of Us 2. I don't even have the game. Mike, I would choose Rambo 2. Well, yeah, it was disappointing, but I'm glad I played it at least once. Do I have kids? Not that I know of. No, Stallone did not do the Rambo game, thank God, because it was a piece of shit. Spawn era release? No, I don't like Spawn. Don't think that's a good movie. I don't even remember the Triceratops stuff in 2012 cartoon. After the first, after like the first season or so, I thought it went to the shitter. And Raphael was a bitch on that show. He's a fucking pussy. Should have fucking pink pantied underwear, stuff in his fucking mouth. He's such a bitch ass fucking bitch ass fucking pussy. Fuck Raphael on that show. He's a bitch ass fucking pussy ass fucking bitch. Anyway. I don't remember much about Tactical Force, so I would say Hunt to Kill. Roger Howard films, my favorite, The Hitcher and Split Second. I don't know if I have a favorite Andrew Dice Clay stand-up special. I like him though. Sam Crow, to be honest, I'll believe it when they. I'm sure it's coming, but I'll wait until the official announcement. No, fine. You're fine, Lucas. Hey, John. Hey, Deer Hunter. Bangkok Dangerous is a shitty movie. I mean, if it's a paid request, sure. But I'd probably still say it's a shitty movie. Favorite Troy Hart film? I'd have to see a list of his movies. Oh, hey there, Luke. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. What made you come over to this shit show of a channel? The super film. How would I rank the Superman movies? 1, 3, 2, Returns, and fuck the rest. I did see Phantom Menace in the theaters back in the day. Bruce Willis's last good film, Death Wish. I didn't mind the Death Wish one he did with Eli Roth. I actually didn't mind that movie. Yeah, I'll rewatch him, Lucas. Yeah, no problem, General. Thank you for your kindness. Yes, Ryan, I did know. I've never seen Point Doom or whatever it takes. Haven't seen them. I don't like Superman 4 at all. I don't know if I'm really big on Pretty in Pink, to be honest. Would you put Frailty in your top 3 Paxton films? I like the film, probably not. Because it'd be like Aliens, Predator 2, and probably like Twister. What's worse, Man of Steel or Superman 4? Honestly, I think Man of Steel is worse. How about Gilmore 2? I haven't seen it. Lucas, do you not understand that to sit down in a chair for 3 hours for commentary for 2 films, that's 6 hours? You don't realize how that's kind of a pain to find the time without distractions and sit down for 6 hours, 3 hours apiece to do those two. And I don't have enough shit to say for 3 hours for Titanic and Avatar. At least when I'm watching them, I can pause, take a shit, get a drink, do something else. Commentaries are a very different manner. So I'm not going to do a commentary for a film that's fucking 3 hours long. I'm sorry. That's too fucking long to sit down in here doing this for 3. I mean, when it's a films like, and when it's 2 films I don't fucking like either and don't give a shit about. Titan, one murder on top of for an hour. Okay, they fall in love, and I'm waiting for the boat to sink. And then the last hour, okay, the boat's sinking. I don't know what else to say. The bitch is sinking. No, I did not get requested the sequel, but I don't really want to watch the sequel, honestly, because I don't give a fuck. That's like, what, 3 hours again? Fuck that movie. Fuck that franchise. No, I don't, Nipby. Hey there, Josh. The worst A24 film, I mean, take your pick. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, Amityville Titanic, that'll be the next one. Amityville 9/11, they put the fucking house where the 9/11 towers used to be. Hey, Shanes, hope you're doing well. Sorry I missed you. Take care, Ryan DT. But hey, Shanes, again, sorry about that. Sorry about the lateness on requests. Trying to get to them as soon as I can. Just bear with me. But thank you guys for your patience. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what less of. No, I'm not watching a 7-hour movie. You'd have to pay a shitload of money for me to get me to watch a 7-hour movie. No problem, Q Dog. Take care. Yep, Justin W. That was a real thing. Well, sorry to hear that, Shane. Definitely wish you the best. Yeah, maybe, Stretch Burnell, maybe. Oh, okay, in a positive way, that's good then, Shames. Hey, puppies are power. How you doing? How's it going with you? The Naked Gun got positive reception. From who? The people that liked everything? I don't give a fuck. From what, Rotten Tomatoes? I don't give a shit. Twitter? Don't give a fuck. A new superhero film comes out, they jizz over it. I don't give a fuck. Jack, I would pick Cliffhanger. I don't remember when it happened, Justin W. I kind of wiped that out of my memory. You're fine, Lucas. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. As long as you're patient, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. I'll have the tier list up sometime tomorrow, Lucas. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Twitter. Dre Avakin, are you talking about Happy Gilmore 1 or Happy Gilmore 2? I've never seen Dexter. Samuel Rambo 2. Well, it seems like Happy Gilmore 2 most people don't like, so who the fuck likes Happy Gilmore 2 would be the question. Everybody I know, I don't know anything specific about the movie. All I've heard is that the movie sucked ass. I'm not surprised, because I can't think of the last decent Adam Sandler comedy. Lucas, we'll see. I like the first one. No, I don't think Jack Quaid was a highlight in Stream 5. I think the entire film sucked. Death Wish 3 is my favorite Death Wish film. If there's still diehard Adam Sandler fans that will love any comedy that comes out, then they're special. I don't remember much about The Client. Melissa Barrera, I have no thoughts on her. I don't really care one way or the other about her. I don't like Spawn. I think that's a shitty film. Favorite TV show? The X-Files. The X-Files. I'm guilty. I never so happy. Well, you better go to jail then. Josh, you better go to jail. If you're guilty, you go to jail now. Hey there, Husk. I'll go with Death Wish 2, Mike. Billy Madison was interesting. Yeah, it's a fun movie. Hey there, Husk. Hope you're doing well. MTB, Young Guns. Tia from Sky High. Film was decent. He was okay. Dexter, never seen the show. Can't say anything about it. Conan the Barbarian, Neopunk. Amusement park rides haven't been in like over a decade. Probably longer, actually. Yeah, that's fine, Lucas. That's fine. General, Ironheart was a piece of shit. I only saw the first episode. What I said in that review is what I felt. Didn't give a fuck about anything about Ironheart. Lucas, not anytime soon is $500. So no. Do you believe you'll get a PS5? No, it's $500. Not anytime soon. Drew, I would choose Van Damme. Mike, I would choose Cocoon. 4K of House of the Dead. I wouldn't be surprised one day. Hey there, Jeremy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Can't complain. Yes, I do like the movie Fade to Black. It's a good one. Yeah, it's funny, Drew. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I probably would do those commentaries then, Drew. Yeah, I like Gunman. Well, if it was that high, then yes. Lucas, I mean, it's a joke. If he saved $500, I'm like, if it was that, then hell yeah. Gunman. Yeah, Gunman's a good movie. I like that. Sadly, I don't think it has a Blu-ray. Hey Chibi, Chibi, did you request the Lion King commentary? Because if so, I have that up, but you haven't commented on it, so I didn't know if you saw it. Hey Mike, Flight Navigator. Okay, I'm serious, Lucas. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. Doom Annihilation is worse. The Gunman is pretty forgettable. Hey, Mr. Demon, how you doing? I have not watched all of the films from the clones of Bruce Lee. I've just been very, very busy with requests. I would say, though, my favorite is Enter the Game of Death. That's one of the reasons I got that, because I wanted to see that in better quality, but I always loved Enter the Game of Death. Pretty much Bruce Lee with L.E. just beating the shit out of people for 80 minutes. My least favorite scene in Blazing Saddles, the fart scene. I'm not a fart guy. Hey there, Andy A. Oh, that sounds like fun, Mr. D, man. That's cool, Justin W. I guess oh, okay, so it was someone. Okay, it was someone else. Okay, never mind, Chibi. It was there was a different name, but I didn't know if that was you or someone else, because you put the real name. So okay, you didn't request it, so it was. Well, you don't have to request it anymore because someone already did beat you to it. The Lion King commentary is up, so someone else beat you to it. Bruce Lee, L.E. Well, have you seen Enter the Game of Death with Bruce Lee as an L.E.? That's a fun one. It's Bruce Lee with L.E. So are you asking only for Bruce? Okay, L.E.I. There's L.E. and there's L.I. I don't know one with L.E.I. Dead Man Shoes I couldn't get into. I don't watch UFC, so I don't know who the worst fighters. I never watched UFC. So, Drew, are you asking Bruce Lee as an L.I. or Bruce Lee as an L.E.? Lucas, I mean, if you're serious about it, yes, I would. But I mean, don't go broke. Yeah, I remember Legion. I saw it better in the Terminator. TMNT 3 playthrough probably sometime tomorrow. Enter the Game of Death is Bruce Lee as an L.E. He was the one that was in. Have you ever seen the horror film Pieces? The Kung Fu guy? That's Bruce Lee, L.E. That's actually my favorite of the clones. He did Enter the Game of Death. Hey, Ken, how you doing, man? Hey there, Dens. How's it going for you? Lucas, I am serious about it. That's up to you, though. John Cena is worse. How you doing, Ken? How's it going with you? Drew, there were a dozen Bruce Lee knockoffs. There's Dragon Lee. There's Bruce Lee, L.E. There's Bruce Lee, L.I. There's the Bruce that did the one where Bruce Lee is in the afterlife and fights Dracula and teams up with Popeye. There's that one. The Dragon Lives Again is what it's called. There's a lot of them. Hey there, Kevin. Would you rate TMNT Moon Nightmare 1 out of 10? I'll do my Bret Hart 4 out of 10. I've never seen the Point Break. The Point Break remake I've never seen. Oh, cool. Hope your rock music festival visit did well. Challenge of the Tiger. I never saw Challenge of the Tiger. There's still a lot of those Bruce Lee ones I haven't seen. Or Bruce Lee. I would say Bruce Lee, L.E. My favorite is Enter the Dam of Death. And then my favorite Bruce Lee is Soul Brothers of Kung Fu. I haven't seen Fantastic Four, the new one. Okay, that one. Okay, that one I did. I think I reviewed that jam roll. That one I did review. That'd be fine, Lucas. That'd be very generous of you. That would be very generous of you. I know nothing about that. Dolph Gold does. Game of Death 2 is a fun one. I think that's better than the actual Game of Death. Well, thank you, Lucas. Hope your mom's doing okay. The Monty, I've never seen the Monty. I spanked it, but I didn't see it. I didn't see New Fist of Fury. With Jackie Chan, I never saw it. Superhero movie fatigue, that's definitely me. Damn skippy on that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Lucas, but I'm glad it makes her smile. That's very nice. Very cool. That's very cool to hear. Yeah, I'm definitely sick and tired of superhero movies. Have you seen She Shoots Straight? No, why? Does she have a dick? No, I didn't see it. That's not what the Monty is. That's Monty Man. The Monty is the horror movie. That's the horror movie that came out this year. You're talking about Monty Man. Different movie. NTB Rocky. Yeah, you're talking about Monty Man, not the Monty. The Monty is the horror movie from forgot. The guy who I think Anthony Perkins' son, Oz Perkins. What's Pedro Pascal doing? He's sucking Robert Downey Jr.'s dick. What? Well, if you're a slasher movie fan, you need to get the new documentary from In Search of Darkness creators. You buy the Blu-ray for $80. No, Iron Man I like more than Thor. Kevin, I would say Rambo. Just have a C4 tipped explosive arrow. Shove it up the Terminator's ass. Because I would write the script for it and I'd make him win. Because it'd be my script. It'd be my script. Well, it's those In Search of Darkness. They're always overpriced. Horse shit. Might have been longer, General. I don't know the exact time frame, but it might have been longer than 7 years or longer. Jack Manhunt 1. Would you like to see Shredder versus Rambo? Just have Shredder versus Raphael and let Raphael kick his ass. Then that'd be like Shredder versus Rambo. At least in my movie, if I made a movie based on them. Film it like the actual Raid Redemption, not the bullshit that they said they were going to do in that 2014 movie. I don't think Twilight Tabs is around anymore, which is good because they were rip-offs. Mr. Demon, I think it's a 4-hour documentary, but to be honest, those documentaries, it's just someone going, this is the plot of the film. I'm like, I could fucking do that. Yeah, Lucas, it would. The Golden Child, Drew. RoboCop versus Terminator, I would choose RoboCop. Yeah, Twilight Time is gone for a while. Yeah, that'd be cool to see Justin W. Kane, the wrestler, didn't mind him. Horrible Blu-ray of Night of Living Dead with the terrible ass transfer. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't buy much Twilight Time because they were rip-offs. I think someone had sent me, I think it was Rapid Fire when they did that one. Hainer 18 I never saw. Hey there, Dante. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well for you tonight. Someone's asked me what I've seen lately. I have seen Magazine Dreams, which is my favorite film of the year so far. Jonathan Majors, I thought, gave an Oscar-worthy performance. And I saw Jurassic World Rebirth, Afterbirth, Kumquat. One of the most forgettable, mediocre, nothing burger movies you'll see in a while. And, well, those are the ones fresh in my mind right now. Yeah, I know Kane's a mayor. Glenn Jacobs, I think is his name. I don't remember if they did Dead Alive. Hey, Jesse, hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I read your question first. Thank you, Jamro. I appreciate that, man. How would you make a Common Piece 2 in 1992? See, that's the tough thing. I don't think the film needed a sequel. Because what do? Do you just have another Alien? Well, that would seem a bit redundant. I don't know what you would do for a sequel, because we kind of said all we had in the first film, and not every film needs a sequel. So I think as much as I love our Common Piece, that's kind of a one and done deal. Because, oh, here's another alien, and he's got more drugs. So, I mean, what more could you do with the premise that they put it all in our Common Piece? That it's a very action-packed. There's a lot of fun to be had in that 90-some minutes. It's one of my favorite films. I love our Common Piece. I don't think you need a sequel. Not every film needs a sequel. Well, he was an illegal alien with drugs in the first one, to be honest. But how you doing, Civil Wings? I didn't see you in here. How's it going? But thank you, Jamroll. I just would not have a sequel. I love the film. I don't think you needed a sequel. Henry 2, I never saw. But hey, Silverwings, how you doing, man? Lies Day released Dead Alive, but it wasn't that great of a Blu-ray. Okay. I'm doing well, Silverwings. I can't complain. Got my mellow yellow. Weather's doing decent right now. What was it? The West Coast got like a 8.7 earthquake, tsunami stuff. So I'm glad I'm not there. Well, supposedly Peter Jackson said the 4K transfers are done. Although, if that means anything. Jurassic World Rebirth was very forgettable, very in one ear, out the other. Been there, done that. You've seen it all before. It is a big nothing burger. Hey there, Sloan. Hope you're doing well. Well, I Come in Peace is my favorite Dolph Lundgren film, and the worst one, probably Retrograde or something like Shark Lake. But yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth, it was a big whole nothing burger. Completely forgettable. I don't even know why the fuck they made it. Deer Hunter, they both suck. I mean, I guess Jurassic World at least had Chris Pratt, who's better than Scarlett Johansson. Well, she's not much of an actress. She could barely act for shit. I mean, it's Jurassic Part 7, so they ran out. I mean, they even do the theme with a guy with the fucking flare, just like Jeff Goldblum did. And ran off, and somehow the guy survived. I don't fucking know how that happened. If you've seen the movie, you can ask me how the fuck Mahershala Ali survived, because I don't know how the fuck he survived. Almost looks like they reshot it. I prefer Undertaker Sam. Moonlight Express, never seen it. Hey, not JPEG. Where would I put Rebirth? Dominion is the bottom. I would say this is the second worst one I've seen. I would still say Dominion is the worst, but this is the second worst. It is so fucking forgettable. Yeah, someone did request that, James. But it's so fucking forgettable. You have this fucking family no one gives a shit about, with a guy, two daughters, and the older daughter's brother. You don't give a flying fuck about them. Movie Guy 2005, I'm doing requests every day, uploading multiple things a day, so I did record a few of yours, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes being one of them. And what was the other one? And Cocaine Crabs from Outer Space, I have to record that. So slowly but surely, we'll get to them when I can. Meat Cleaver Massacre, I don't think I've seen that one. Medea's Big Happy didn't see it. Well, that's Mahershala Ali. That's a guy who they wanted for the new Blade film that hasn't been made. No, no problem, Mark. And I'll get to your other requests as soon as I can, man. But thank you. I'm glad you liked it. But yeah, the Black Guy in Rebirth is a Mahershala Ali. He's the guy that they wanted to get for Blade, but it's not getting made because we don't need it. Mount Rushmore of 80s action movie stars: Stallone, Arnold, Charles Bronson, and Chuck Norris. Or Clint Eastwood and Chuck Norris. Because Van Damme and Seagal, I will put more to the 90s. They started like the late 80s, but I think of more as 90s. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movie was the request to review Andy T. Shore, not the cartoon. Well, it looks like they reshot the ending. Not JP, both are bad. I've only seen a few episodes of the TV show, so I'll say Welcome to Raccoon City I thought was worse. Well, what's funny, that movie guy 2005 requested that because I like Return of the Killer Tomatoes, but I haven't seen them forever. There's Killer Tomatoes Straight Back. There's Killer Tomatoes Attack or Eat France or whatever. And there's a new one being made. And Eric Roberts is in it. And I forget who else is in it. So they're making a new one. Chud, I like Chud. I think that's a good movie. Yeah, I think that's a good film. Yeah, they're making a new Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You can look it up. I think it's like Organized Intelligence. Hey, Kingpin, hope you're doing well. I think The Stuff is a good movie. I mean, if you want the 4K, that's up to you. But I like the movie. Chud is a good movie from the 80s. I would not say there's barely any dinosaurs. I think that's misleading. It's just all they do is they gotta do the crossbreeding thing because dinosaurs are boring. And well, that's what they say. People are tired of dinosaurs. So it's more the crossbreeding. Here's a raptor who can fly. Here's a what the fuck? The dinosaur, but you got these long tails. I have not seen Superman frame by frame. Hey, Wet Paint Pictures, hope you're doing well. How's everything going with you? Hey there, frame by frame. I have not seen Superman. I've been very, very busy with stuff, with requests. As you can tell, I'm uploading stuff every day. We'll get to it when I can. No, the film I saw was Jurassic World Rebirth, which was a piece of shit. Well, there's like a flying dinosaur, but has kind of like a raptor head. And then there's the big dinosaur at the end, which looks like the Rancor from Return of the Jedi. But if they had like a dome, like a xenomorph head. But like the face and body's like the Rancor, but it's like a smooth dome like a xenomorph. Because we can't just do dinosaurs, there has to be crossbreeding shit. No problem with paint pictures, I appreciate it. But yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth was a waste of fucking time. Waste of fucking time, waste of fucking there's nothing to that fucking film. Scarlet Mannequin is some covert op lady that I fucking buy that for $1. Mahershala Ali and some four-eyed guy, fucking nerd. It's like a fucking video game where they gotta go get 3 parts from 3 dinosaurs because they'll cure heart disease. Well, in the movie, they keep repeating, "Oh, they've lived with dinosaurs for this many years, so now people are bored with it." That's what they say. That's not what that's what they say in the movie. Apparently, if we were around dinosaurs of 30 years, then I guess we'd be bored with it. That's what they say. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to say, Kingpin. And the family sucked dick. Didn't give a fuck about the family. Hey, Channel Tej, how you doing? Nah, Late Placid Anaconda did not need to become franchise, but you're getting another you're getting a reboot of Anaconda this Christmas with Jack Black. What do you think of the little dinosaur that the daughter found? That was a fucking bullshit. How do we get something like Baby Yoda and some other shit? There was this fucking show, I mean, that I got requested. Was it Primeval? They also had like a little fucking dinosaur that some of them keep as a pet. Same fucking shit. Oh, thank you, Frame by Frame. Am I ready to see Fantastic Four? I guess. I guess. Fuck. Yay. Thank you. That's very generous of you. I don't care how many good reviews Fantastic Four gets. I don't care. It just. I'm tired of superhero films. I'm tired of Pedro Pascal. I don't care about silver-tittied Silver Surfer. Hey there, Michael. I don't care about, Silver Surfer bitch with titties. And the effects look shitty. T-1000 Terminator 2 looks better. And that was in the early 90s. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of superhero films. The Thing looks like shit. Shitty CGI. I don't look forward to it. Well, I don't give a fuck what people love. I have my own opinion. How you rank Jurassic Park films worst to best? Well, thank you, movie guy. I appreciate that. Well, the first one's the best one. Then the third one, I think, would be next. So 1 and 3, then Fallen Kingdom. Then I guess 2, although I don't like 2. World. No. Yeah, World. Rebirth. Then Dominion. Best to worst. 1, 3, Fallen Kingdom 2. Then I guess World, Rebirth, and Dominion. Now, why is Dominion the worst? The big part of the fucking movie is a bunch of CGI bugs. And what a waste of bringing back Sam Neill and Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum for a pile of fucking nothing. Most of the time they're looking at fucking CG bugs. Rebirth afraid to kill characters. If daughter was eaten by dinosaur in water, would have paid off later at the end. Movie can't even build suspense. Well, again, at the end of the film, Mahershala Ali is this close to the dinosaur, and he's lying on his back. It cuts away. Then the next time, somehow he's in the fucking water with another flare, and they save him. And someone was saying that apparently they killed him off, but then I'm like, yep, that looks like an ending that was reshot, and it was, apparently. So it was fucking stupid. It was fucking dumb. It was fucking dumb. Thank you, Frame by Frame. You ready to see the new film by Ari Aster named Eddington? Takes place during. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure there's nothing political about that movie. I'm sure there's nothing political. Can't even talk. I'm political about that movie. Sure, there's nothing political about that movie. Nothing. Well, I mean, if you want to send the request, that's up to you, Frame by Frame. That has Pedro Pascal in it too. He's gonna lit more fucking rainbow popsicles. How about he lits my popsicle? I even painted rainbow for him since he loves that so much. He can lick my popsicle in my pants, and then he can lick my ass. I'm tired of seeing Pedro Pascal. This comes from a guy that lights The Mandalorian season 1 and 2. But I'm tired of fucking seeing him. I'm tired of this thing where he keeps weirdly touching people for some fucking reason. Even people had to tell him, leave me the fuck alone. Stop touching. I think like Willem Dafoe, there's like a thing where he's like, hey, stop touching my girlfriend, my wife, or whatever. Stop touching. You want to touch? Touch yourself. Pedro Pascal has 3 movies in theaters right now. Well, Fantastic Four, Eddington. What's the third movie? There's dinosaurs. Well, there are dinosaurs in Rebirth. There's a T-Rex, and there's actually barely any raptors now that I think about it. There is I forget the term. I wrote them down because I keep notes. There's a Spinosaurus, Mosasaurus, Titanosaurus, and like Quetzalcoatlsaurus. That's the flying one. Oh, and the monster at the end is called Distortus Rex. Because it's distorted, you know? Distorted Rex. I think they're called Mutadons because it mutated, some of them. Mutadons. Where's Dino Riders? Any movies with the worst case of Alien 3 syndrome? Clerks 3. That'd be one of them. Clerks 3. I think that had Alien 3 syndrome. Yeah, I'll go with Clerks 3 right now. You killed off Dante's wife and kid. You kill him off at the end. You made Rando a piece of shit. So definitely that. Hey there, Marco. I didn't care for The Beguiled. Taste the rainbow, exactly. Bo was afraid. Yeah, I was afraid too. The Materialist? I don't even know what the fuck that movie is. Nah, Titanosaurus has these like tails, and it's with its mate, and they wrap their tails around each other and shit. Bo is afraid of your rant. Well, hope nobody else is, and they watch the rant. But thank you. I appreciate that. My Jurassic Park canon first movie, Universal. Hey, the Universal Studios ride, that was a fun one. I could give you that. Jurassic Park 3, I could give you that too. So, I like Jurassic Park 3. Just 80 minutes in and out, quick. A lot of practical effects in that. Sam Neill was good. Yes, it has a stupid nightmare scene, I give you that, but and the girl streamed a bit too much. Tia Leone, but I like Jurassic Park 3. So I do see that canon. People keep asking about Happy Gilmore 2. I have not been requested Happy Gilmore 2. I just know that apparently the movie sucks and there's a shitload of cameos. Would Manhunt be? Well, it would not be as popular. I don't think it would be as popular as Resident Evil. No, I mean there was only 2 games. If they didn't abandon it, I mean, you probably would have gotten maybe one more game. It wasn't 2.5 hours. I think it was about 2 hours. I mean, too long, sure, because it's boring. All of Me, I don't remember a whole lot about. I wasn't too impressed. Grizzly 2 The Rage, yeah, I saw it. I mean, it's not a completed film. Did I like the Family Rebirth? No, I didn't. They were shit. They were shit. No one gives a fuck about that fucking family. Happy Gilmore 2, do you remember the first movie? Oh, okay, so it's one of those sequels. It's just they do the first movie again, they repeat everything. So I have seen it. So I've seen the movie. Okay. So there you go. I've seen the movie then apparently. It's one of those sequels. Okay, so I've seen it. Yeah, it's funny, Sarah Wings. I was actually thinking about Avatar. I would seriously would. A Jurassic Park Avatar crossover. I'm sure there'll be some kind of crossover, either that or Fast and Furious. There'll be some crossover. I don't remember a damn thing that happened in The Last Jedi, to be honest. I remember I actually fell asleep in the theater. Well, you didn't miss much. Luke got some titty milk. Then he ran out of batteries and died. Leia flew into outer space like she was Mary Poppins. Black guy went to a casino. Benicio del Toro got a paycheck. And Rose Tico was fat. So that's all you missed. True Fire Pink guy, hello there. I have not seen Together. I have not seen Aquaman 2. Hey, Stormwrath, how you doing? Jack, I choose Bad Boys. Jurassic Park did not go to space yet. I didn't see the new Avatar trailer because I don't give a fuck about Avatar. Oh, no problem, Lucas. Have a good night. We'll get those up as soon as I can, Lucas. Hey there, Bobby. Yeah, Dino Crisis would be cool to see if done right. A kiss while everyone died at the background. It's like Man of Steel when Superman kisses Lois while they're in the middle of 9/11. Hey, you gotta have time to kiss. Don't matter if people are dying. Still gotta fuck. The Flash is pretty bad. Well, thank you, Lucas. Tell her I say thank you very much. That's very kind of her to say. Thank you. Very nice of her. Yeah, I've seen the Hellraiser revival trailer. Look cool. Look cool. James Cameron said his wife cried for 4 hours after seeing his final cut Avatar 3. Yeah, tears of joy that it was over because she's like, I had to watch this for 4 hours. Thank God it's fucking over. I'd be crying tears of joy too. Thank God this shit's over. I'll never have to watch this fucking film again. Well, Scratch Birdo, I don't play games on my computer because my computer can't handle it, so I wouldn't be able to play it anyway. But that's cool. There's a manhunt mod. Favorite deaths in the Blob. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that movie, guy. I would say the VHS cover, that death, which is, I mean, if you know the VHS cover, you know. This right here, actually, this right here is what I'm talking about. There's that one. There's the garbage disposal when the guy gets pulled in, and the phone booth where it looks like the lady gets pulverized. I would say those are my 3 favorite deaths in the movie. There's a lot of good ones, but those are 3. There are 3 Ace Ventura movies, 2 of them with Jim Carrey. Well, I don't play those type of games, Draven G. I prefer single player, so wouldn't matter to me. Great man, hello there. Jackson Jack, how's it going? Yeah, that is a good death scene. The cop's actually the guy in RoboCop who gets melted. Yeah, The Flash is that movie's. It's better to forget about that movie. I don't care about Avatar. I never did. When the film came out back in the day, I didn't care about it then. No, I did not, Draven G. I don't know if I will ever get back to it. It's such a long game, and I have so many other stuff to get to that I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that. It's just that's a game you really have to focus and really get into it to get into the groove of it. And I did not realize the game was that damn long. It's a good game, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just I think that's one of those games I'd have to just start from the beginning and really get into the mood. Favorite Phantasm game? Game. Phantasm movie is the second one. Still haven't beaten it, and I bought it at launch. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't care about Avatar. If you guys do good, I will not be buying the Elm Street 4K set. I'll take a pass. I'll take a pass. I don't need to buy the Elm Street 4K set. I swear, I don't know if it was Christian from Planet CHH. It was him or someone else that said Elm Street 4 and some of the others were going to be uncut from his source. I don't know what they were talking about because that's not the case. It's just the first one, which has been uncut in other places, and the fifth one. And the fifth one sucks. So I don't give a shit. He did say that in the video. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. Well, then the guy lied to him because he said 5. I swear he said someone said like 4 and other stuff too. I swear. If it wasn't that video, I swear in like a stream he did. Someone did. Maybe it wasn't him. Someone did. But yeah, I'm not getting it. I don't give a fuck about Elm Street 5 being uncut. That film sucks. It's the worst of the 7. I'll just keep the films on Blu-ray. Do you know Ennio Morricone got a Razzie nomination for worst musical score for John Carpenter's The Thing? No wonder people said the Razzie sucked. Yeah, I knew that. I've talked about that before. The Razzies, once in a while, they're full of shit. I mean, they also said Rambo 2 was one of the worst films of 1985. I'm like, you sure about that? You sure Rambo 2 is one of the worst films of 1985? Razzies? You sure about that? Okay. The studio, Warner Brothers or whether it's doing Elm Street. So how much is the Elm Street 4K set? I've never seen Hiding Out. The worst film 85? Actually, let me look real quick. I'm so glad I made this list on Horror House and Highway 5 and Wes Craven's Chiller, I think are way worse. Horror House on Highway 5 is so bad I don't remember a thing about it. And Wes Craven's Chiller is really fucking boring. About a guy who gets frozen because the hull being frozen and cryo was the new thing. But that's a boring fucking movie, Chiller. The Amazon one, okay, so 107 for the normal, 200 for the steel books. I don't care. I'll take a pass. In the Mouth of Madness. I love In the Mouth of Madness, but I don't think it needs to be $60. Lady Hawk, I don't remember much about it, to be honest. Why does everything have to be limited edition nowadays? Because it raises the price, and they want you to pay more. This has been the worst year for film since 2012. It's been a doozy of a year. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So I've said that before, but if I say that, I just hate everything. But yeah, it's been a horrible fucking year for movies. I don't care about Buffy reboot. Yeah, every 4K is like limited edition. Michael, I don't know. That's very different schedules. Mike's very, very busy with work. Efrey has a different time. I think we're 1 or 2 hours. I mean, there's a bit of a time difference. Usually when titles are announced, they're cheaper to pre-order from Diabolic DVD. Well, yeah. To be honest, I mean, Cobra 4K I'll get one day. I'm not in a rush, though. I'll get that one day. Night of the Juggler comes out in September. I would like to get that. After that, I don't know. Maybe if there is a Ninja Turtles 4K set, I'll get that. We'll see. But I'll wait until they actually announce it to get intrigued about it. Should Diablo Cody retire? Isn't she already retired? What the fuck has she done lately? Thank you, Hopium. Spoilers for Happy Gilmore 2. Well, I guess I should have read that before I put it up. So, in case you don't want spoilers, sorry. I should have read that before I put it up. In the first 5 minutes, he kills his wife and is a drunk loser. Why does he kill his wife? He kills his wife. So it's Clerks 3. So it's Clerks 3. Okay. Here's my surprise face. There you go. Do you still have both Blu-rays of The Blob, the Twilight Time, and Stream Factory releases? Yes, I do. I think they're over there, though. Yeah, I think they're over there. They were over here. Yeah, they're over there. They're not over here. But yes, I do. Twilight Time was a gift that was sent to me. So I keep it because it was a gift. Because that was the only way you had The Blob on Blu-ray for the longest time. And it was like, how the hell is this film not on Blu-ray? And then Stream Factory. I did not get the 4K of it, though. Well, X-Ray Punch, the Warriors, I actually would say is a good game. Turtles 3, I don't think is a good game. But the Warriors, I actually do overall think is a good game. And I bet if I played the Warriors again, I would like it even more. Turtles 3, I would only play that game if it was with the cheats on for invincibility. Because I didn't put it up yet. I put on the cheats. Because I could not beat the human Shredder, the Shredder without his armor. I couldn't beat it. I could not beat it, so I just put on the cheats. I said, fuck it. And I played the rest of the game. No. The PS2. The PS2 Mutant Nightmare. That 3. No, I beat NES Ninja Turtles 3. Surprisingly, but I beat that on the channel. You were nice enough to comment on it. That I don't mind. That's a good game. The one for PS2, I think, is a shitty game. Well, X-Ray Punch, funny enough, I just beat the game. It'll be about 6 parts, and the last part will be 2 hours, because I just put the ending and then the arcade mode that you wanted me to try out. So it'll be about 6 parts, and the last part will be about 2 hours. I still have to record the reaction you wanted on the game. I mean, the game that wasn't finished, the trailer. I still have to do that one. But I actually did beat Final Fight Streetwise, so I have to edit this stuff together, though. So, yeah, it'll be about 6 parts, and the last part will be about 2 hours. Just like I said, I put the last hour of the game and then the arcade stuff together. Just like, it'll be like the grand finale. Hope you don't mind. I liked it, though. Final Fight Streetwise, there's some nitpicks I have, some issues, but I liked it overall. I liked the game. Let me answer Movie Guy first. I have the Christine Blu-ray from Twilight Time. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't have that one. Christine, it's okay. It's not my favorite John Carpenter film, though. I don't have an opinion on Steve Kerr. Great man. Final Fight Streetwise, I liked it. I thought that the environments were big enough to be interesting, but not too big that it was confusing, because there's no map to the game. but I was able to get my way around. The combat was fun. I especially liked the combo where you do the roundhouse kick. I think it was like square XX. If you do square, 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 he ends with the double haymaker. I like that. If you do square XX, he'll finish with like a roundhouse kick sweep. That I use that a lot. That was a lot of fun. So that was fun. The mini games, like the darts, was fun. The three card Monty, I did pretty good with. I like that you beat up cars, like in the original art game. There is the guy that goes, "Oh my car," but I wish they put the voice in it. It's just in text, but I wish they put that voice in it. But it's cool that you get to beat up destroyed cars a couple times, like in the original. The one where you killed the rats and the roaches, that was a weird mini game. I didn't do the slide one because I hate those. The only way I could do it in Resident Evil 4 if I look up before that's like 2 or 3 moves. Otherwise, I get confused with those fucking slide games. I hate those. I hate those very much. So I didn't even try to do those. But some of the mini games I liked. The escort mission was annoying. It took me a couple tries. I think a good chunk of an hour is me doing the escort mission because there's no goddamn checkpoint. That pissed me off. That was fucking annoying because there's zombies with fucking bombs and this escort mission. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Final Fight becomes a Resident Evil game. It was kind of funny. I kind of enjoyed it in a B movie way, but I'm like, why is this now like Area 51? And I mentioned that a few times because that's the game where aliens will possess people. You have the green eyes. I'm like, why is this? This is like Resident Evil? Because there's a new drug called the Glow. I'm like, that's fucking weird. But it was kind of fun. Yeah, the bosses I didn't do too bad on, except the Fight Club portions I don't like. I don't like the Fight Club portions. I didn't go do the extra ones because the ones that were there because you move so slow. I like more of the combat when you're on the streets and stuff. That was fun. I like the boss where the guy's in the forklift and you avoid it and beat the shit out of him. And then later on, you beat the shit out of the guy a couple times with the button prompts, like it was the Punisher game for PS2. I thought that was fun. Yeah, there's some nitpicks I have here and there, but overall, I had fun. I thought it was a fun game. I overall did like and enjoy it. So I really, it's not a triple A, perfect game, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I would play it again. I had fun with it. Stream Shout Factory may have its issues, but at least they have some cool releases. Back then, not nowadays. I can't remember the last release they had worth of shit. But nowadays they suck ass. They suck ass nowadays. I cannot remember the last time they were worth the shit. Because they ain't worth the shit now. Back in the day they were. Never played Bulletstorm. I wish Capcom would make a new Final Fight. I think Capcom was making a new one, but they scrapped it, repurposed it to World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6. Well, there are Street Fighter references in the game. I missed the super chat. Which one was that? Oh, sorry about that, man. I apologize. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry about that. I was too busy talking about Final Fight Streetwise that I missed it. Sorry about that. Oh, this is Happy Gilmore too. He goes golfing and hits her with a golf ball accidentally. And he loses grandma's house, and Shooter McGavin is utterly wasted. This is a comedy, folks. Fuck. X-Ray Punch, I did not do the dojo stuff because, like I said, the Fight Club stuff was one of my least favorite parts. So I only did the stuff I needed to. Because like the first one was fine, but like there's the one when you meet the Vito guy, and then there's Andor, which is a reference to the old game. They were so fucking annoying to fight. I'm like, I don't want to do any more of these Fight Club ones. So I did not, because you move so fucking slow, and I didn't know how the fuck you're supposed to fight him when you're moving so goddamn slow. I don't like those Fight Club stuff. I get it. Fight Club was a thing. So I didn't fight. I prefer more of the fighting when you're on the streets or in the warehouse, and that was more fun. So I stuck with that more. Yeah, Watchers 2 was probably the last release I gave a fuck from Stream Factory. Which I'm glad they did that. Do Carnosaur 2 and 3. If you like or love the original Happy Gilmore, you'll hate this. I'm not surprised. I thought that before the film came out. Hey, Filminator. Eddie Murphy is Inspector Clouseau in the Pink Panther. Who gives a Well, I mean, there is a Fight Club video game, which I didn't care for. This game was much better than that one. So yeah, Final Fight Streetwise, I did like. I didn't. The plot was different. The fact it became like a B movie sci-fi film. Did not expect that out of Final Fight. Nice to see Hager and Guy there, although I don't know why they're not there at the end. Like, why is Hager and Guy not at the end of the film when you're at the hospital? I thought the ending could have been better. But yeah, the bosses were fun. The fighting, the combat was fun. Some, like I said, the mini games, the 3-card Monty, the darts, the smashing the cars were fun. I was able to get a decent amount of money. Really just beating the shit out of the bad guys on the streets. Collecting their money. Yeah, I don't know why Hager and Guy didn't join you. See, for those who never played the game, at the end of the game, you fight the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Don't ask why. Why? Okay, well, because this priest has his glow and turned Cody into one of the 4 horsemen, and then the other 3 characters that you meet throughout the game who are villains. And yeah, fight all 4 of them one by one. What could have been cool is, as Hager, you fight one of them. Then as Guy, you fight one of them. Then as Kyle, you fight the third one. And then as Kyle, you fight Cody or whatever. Like, that way you put them all at the end. And then have at least one bit where you fight as Hager and one bit as you fight as Guy in the game. The only time you can fight as those characters is in that arcade mode, which I thought the arcade mode sucked because you only have 3 lives. You got to go through a shitload of areas, and you can't get like an extra life. Favorite format between VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K? I would say Blu-ray. Because Blu-ray is harder to stretch than the others. Laserdisc, I never I only have this because it was a gift, so I never used Laserdisc. I don't like the idea that you got to go in and flip the thing in the middle of the movie. I think that's annoying. VHS was for its time, but I don't go back to watch VHS because I don't have a VCR. And then to worry about rewinding the film, the tracking. Blu-ray seems a bit harder to stretch. Not impossible. I do think it's harder. So Blu-ray, I would say, is my favorite. Armies of the Night, yes, I enjoy that a lot more than the arcade mode and Final Fight Streetwise. Yes, Armies of the Night, I agree with you. That I did quite enjoy. What if there's a Harry Potter? Thank you, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. What if there's a Harry Potter or wizard movie where one guy doesn't just use magic, he would use guns, knives, sharp sticks, bombs, and martial arts? So he has that and magic? Well, I mean, Harry Potter wouldn't need 7 movies then, or however many. You just need one movie because you just kill them all, and you don't need any more movies. So, if that's the case, I'd probably do more into Harry Potter then. Gozer, I reviewed the Land. Oh no, I didn't. That's the Tommy Knockers. The Landeliers I like, but it just has garbage special effects. But I like the story and I like the cast, and especially Dean Stockwell. But the effects are awful, fucking awful in that movie. Oh hey RB, hope you're doing well. I did get your requests. I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much. I apologize if there's going to be a lateness to it, but I do have them written down. Thank you, man. I miss Medal of Honor. That was way better than Call of Duty. I like GTA and all the sports games. Yeah, I remember Medal of Honor for PS1. I would like to play that again one day because I do remember back in the day having it for PlayStation, and I do enjoy. That's the only one I played. The only Medal of Honor game I played was the PS1. I haven't played that in forever. I do have it on the mini PS1 I have. Has over 100 PlayStation 1 games on it. That is on there. I would like to play that again one day because I do remember liking it. I remember it had really good music. I remember like some of the way the soldiers were kind of fall back. I thought they did some nice details with that. This has been a while since I played that. Since when was that? God, it might have been since. I think it's been over 30 years since I played it. Now that I think about it, it's been over 30 years since I played that game. Wow. Well, that definitely deserves, Hey, if anyone ever wants to request it, let me know. But I like to play that again someday. Hey, Rapper Kirby. I did watch your request 2 days ago. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I just have to record the review. I wasn't a fan of the movie, but I wasn't a fan of it when I first saw it. Never read the book. Oh, no problem, movie guy. Thank you for doing my request. No problem, man. Thank you for your kindness. I appreciate it. No problem at all. Looking forward to seeing more. I'm looking forward to Mike and Fabio getting to them as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when they'll get to yours, but I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thank you for your patience and your kindness. And that's why I upload like 3-4 a day because you guys have been nice and generous, and I think the least I could do is try to upload on a daily basis, and you know what I mean? So thank you. Hey, Tristo. Yeah, that's very cool to hear. Very cool. Sorry about that on my voice. Apologies. Lucas, I'll be honest, probably Arkham Knight I would put over Turtles 3 from 2003, the PS2 one. I would say Arkham Knight. There are moments because, yeah, the PS2 version of Ninja Turtles 3 Mutant Nightmare, it just wasn't fun and it never got better. The mini games were slow. You have to move places, it's fucking slow. Slow to do anything. The combat, the combos were never fun to do. I did find more fun at Arkham Knight. Some bits with the Batmobile when you're just shooting the shit out of stuff, some of that was fun. Some of the combat in Batman is better than the combat in the PS2 Ninja Turtles 3. The combat is better. Obviously, because they're different forms, there's going to be more intricate story. I have issues with the story, but there's more intricate story. So yeah. Did you check out the Landauer's experimental film, The Timekeepers of Eternity? I've never even heard of that. But there you go, Lucas. We were just talking about, yet another game I would like to play again one day. Medal of Honor for PS1. That's another game to add to like the 50 in my head. Well, let me take a look. Let me look at just to. No problem, Lucas. You have a good night, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this list of PS2 games like Knife Fire. I like to play again. Everything or Nothing. I like to play again. Love the Trial from Russia with Love. Quantum of Solace, the PS2 and the PS3 version. 24 the game. Alias, just to see how bad it is. Alone in the Dark for PS3. I've heard different things about that. Alone in the Dark. Fantastic Four, I think there was a PS2 game of that. I did Bad Boys Miami Takedown. I did do that. The Silent Hill games, a lot of them I like to play again. Silent Hill games. Blade. Medal of Honor, yeah, for PS1, yeah. Just look at these games. Yeah, there was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer game. That's interesting. There was Call of Duty games. Catwoman. That'd be interesting to play Catwoman just to see how bad it is. Disaster Report I would like to play again. I remember Disaster Report I played on my original channel, and I really did like that game. Disaster Report. That's a game I would like to play again for the channel is Disaster Report. Cold Winter I've heard really good things about. Cold Fear I like to play again. But yeah, Cold Winter I've heard good things about. Constantine I would like to play. Van Helsing I've heard is actually not a bad PS2 game. Captain America for PS3. Dark Angel I'll be curious about. Dark Watch. Like there's a Da Vinci Code game. I'd be curious. Dead to Rights sequels is Dead to Rights 2, and then the Dead to Rights for PS3. I love to play those and give those a look. So there's a lot. There's a ton of them. Favorite rant you've done? I don't really look back on my rants. So to be honest, that's not even for me to decide. That's for people out there to decide. I don't go back and watch my videos. I don't go back and watch my stuff. I don't. So there you go. I don't. I don't have a favorite. Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know if I'll ever go back. I think it's a good game. It's just I have a lot of requests to get to. That game is just too time consuming. I did not know the game would be that long. And at this point, I haven't played for so long. I've disconnected with the story. That's a game that maybe one day, just start from the beginning and go all the way through. But maybe that'd be like one day down the road. But anytime soon, probably no. Did you do the Daredevil thing yet? No. I don't remember what Daredevil thing. Was that a request you sent? When did you send that request? When did you send that request? I might not have gotten to it yet because I have a lot of other stuff I need to get to. Hey, Cyber Warrior. Forget that. I have to look here. What Daredevil thing were you talking about? I'm trying to look. Again, I might not even. I'm trying to. Okay, I see it here. I see it here. I've not gone to that yet. Okay, I had to find your request. No, I've not gone to it yet. We'll do that when I can. But I have it written down here. Yeah, I had to find it. Yeah, I haven't gotten to it yet, but we'll get to it when I can. So, don't worry. Got it here. Console performance problem. No, it's more about the game. Like, Bourne Conspiracy would not play on the PlayStation 3. So I did Xbox 360 version, and it played on that. No, I have not seen Shudder yet. I have it written down. Again, there's only so much I can do. You see that I'm uploading 4 or 5 videos a day. It's hard to keep up with that, but I'm doing what I can. So we'll do it when I can. I have it written down, though. There's a lot of stuff to get to. So doing what I can. And there's also stuff I gotta do in the real world as well. So, but I'm uploading like 4 videos a day. So, but I appreciate it, Deer Hunter. Thank you. Any A24. Hey, Freddy Lit. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Yeah, A24 films I enjoyed. There was stuff that wasn't horror. Everything Everywhere All at Once I liked. I did like Everything Everywhere All at Once. Uncut Gems, I think, was one. I did like that. I don't know. Is there a list that has all of them? I can't find the damn list. Let's see. Heretic I didn't mind until the ending. I thought it was kind of lame. Maxine I liked. The Iron Claw I liked. Uncut Gems I liked. The Disaster Artist I liked. So that's a couple. Iron Claw I did like, and Maxine I liked. So yeah, there's a couple. So yeah, Iron Claw, Maxine, Coffin Joe trilogy, never seen them. Nope, never seen them. Never seen them. So there you go. Alien 3 is worse. 5 Heartbeats had never seen. Alien 3 is worse, Rapper Kirby. That's cool. Cute dog, that's cool. Just haven't seen 5 Heartbeats. The films I've seen lately was Magazine Dreams and Jurassic World Rebirth. Oh, that's very cool, RB. Very cool to hear. Apollo 18 was pretty bad. Alien was a damn rock. Or looked like a rock. Yay. It is a terrible fucking film. I still don't get how in that film they got the footage because the ship was destroyed. So how the fuck did they get the footage that was only the certain footage that was only on the ship, but the ship was destroyed? So how the fuck did they get the footage? I never understood that. There's a lot of things in that film I never understood. Well, thank you, Rapper Kirby. I appreciate that. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, The Devil Inside My Ass. Yeah. That was something. Movie ends with go to our shitty fucking website that's probably not even around anymore. Or even if it is, no one gives a fuck about it. The worst Blu-ray 4K transfer you've ever seen. Moontrap. Moontrap is a film I think is an underrated B movie with Walter Koenig, who was Chekhov in Star Trek. Also has Bruce Campbell. I think it's a pretty decent sci-fi movie. Moontrap, good 80s film. Got released. Looks fucking horrible. Because the color timing, everything looks... I don't know if you want to call it... Like, you can find it on YouTube now. And the transfer is just like the way it's lit. The way, like, the The fucking idiot Oliver Crutchfield said we don't like grain, so they tried to take all the fucking grain out, and like the way the color scheme is, there's like no sense of color timing, so everything looks either washed out or the people look plastic and I don't know, like more blue or something. I don't know, just it looks really weird. Like, I hate the transfer on that. It looks fucking awful. So yeah, Moontrap definitely, I think, is the worst transfer. Which is sad because I'm a fan of that movie. So that sucks. Virus was kind of a remake of Moontrap. Yeah. I mean, it's based on a comic book, Virus. But movie TV show, you keep telling him to do it. Why don't you do it if you want it that badly? You don't have to keep telling him. Like, you keep telling, why don't you do this? He don't have to do any of that movie TV show. You do it then. Other bad 4K, I mean, I'm not into the AI aliens, true lies 4K shit. That's why I'm never going to buy them. Never going to buy them. The first Dream Factory Dodge Soldiers one was pretty bad. To be honest, I don't buy a lot of 4Ks. I really don't. I'm fine with Blu-rays. I don't really. There are good ones. Predator. It's the best Predator has ever looked. Is on 4K. There's a few others, but I mean, I don't go out of my way to get 4Ks. I'm not going to restart my collection and replace everything with a 4K. It's just not happening. It's not going to happen. Just how it is. It's just not. So, there you go. Just look at something real quick. I say it's too old for 4K. I'm fine with Blu-ray. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Just because James Cameron's a great director doesn't mean he's great at remastering his films on 4K. True. I mean, this goes back to, I think, the days of Laserdisc, where there were people who were getting aliens on Laserdisc, and he's like, well, James Cameron wants this and wants that, and I don't think he really knows what he wants on that front. There are people, like, interviews you can find of people talking about this from back to the days of Laserdisc. So he thinks he knows better than anybody else. Nobody can tell him otherwise. And his opinion is not always. This is the same guy that says he should not have put guns in Terminator. I mean, it's called the fucking Terminator. I mean, so whatever. New Dread supposedly coming out soon. Tag team with TD. Well, it's a reboot, first off. It's not a sequel to Carl Urban's film. And the director of Thor Love and Thunder and Thor Ragnarok, what, is going to be a bunch of other shitty humor and terrible comedy? No, I'll take a pass on that. Thank you very much. I don't need the guy that did Thor Love and Thunder to do a Dread movie. I don't think he has the balls to make it worth the shit too. So I think he's going to suck dick. Yeah, Ollie J, it was so fucking stupid. And for what point? They're not going to do anything with it anyway. Oh my god, they got Arnold and Danny Glover being captured. So number one, now you're just shitting on those films because now they're captured. They can't have a happy, good ending. That's number one. Then two, you're not going to do anything with it. So what's the fucking point? Was probably why they cut it out in the first place, because they're not going to do anything with it. You're not going to have a fucking film with Arnold and Danny Glover voicing the characters, and Danny Glover's so fucking old. Sadly, he's like senile right now. I know a guy that met him, and he took 20 minutes to sign a fucking autograph because he didn't know he wasn't there mentally. Because Danny Glover's up there in age. So, hate to see it, but that's how it is. People get old. And the director's a fucking idiot anyway. And his new Predator film looks like shit. Goddamn Predator looks like a fucking goober. And it has some girl boss annoying bitch android to follow him around. Great. That's what the Predator needs. A nagging wannabe housewife. You gotta do this, Mr. Predator. You gotta do that. I'm gonna help you now. Predator looks like a fucking goober. Well, it's a young Predator. I don't care a fuck. He looks like shit. And it's all CGI now because you can't make the Predator practical anymore. It's against the law. You gotta make them CGI because they forgot the technology. They forgot how to make a Predator practical and look worth the shit. And I'm supposed to be kind about it? Fuck that. Tired of being kind. I think too many people kiss ass and be kind. And that's how we've gotten to where the fuck we are. Because no one wants to be the asshole and go, that sucks. That's shit. That should be better. That could go fuck itself. That is okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're right. Fuck you. I'm out. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. That's what's missing. Some guy thought Danny Glover was an alien Romulus. How? How? They look nothing alike. One's... How the hell did... Who the hell was this asshole? Oh my god, it's a black guy. It must be Danny Glover. Yep, Danny Glover also starred with, Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. He was also Blackula. He was also in Die with a Vengeance with Bruce Willis. He was also in Pulp Fiction. Danny Glover was also Mace Windu. He was also in The Shawshank Redemption with Andy Dufresne. He was everywhere, Danny Glover. He's just everywhere. He's one of the Ninja Turtles. He was everywhere. He was awesome in Pootie Tang. You remember his, the Glover show? You thought it was the Chappelle show, but that wasn't the case. It's like the Bernstein Bears. That's not how it's spelled. It's that effect going on. Raw Force I haven't seen. Yeah, it doesn't make a lick of sense, Ali J. Like, why would they give him the gun and leave and go up with the ship, but then come back and take him? Because this director does not know what the fuck he's doing. He does not know the Predator films like people fucking kiss his ass and tell him. Look at Predator Killers and that stupid fucking bit where we don't kidnap people and you don't fight each other. I thought the Predator was supposed to be fighting to see if it's better, but now I want just people to fight themselves. And I'll fight the winner. You really? That's why you think a Predator does it? You're a fucking idiot. That guy sucks as a director. He's never made a movie worth the shit, that director. He's never made a movie worth the shit. Hey, Cameron, hope you're doing well. But the guy who directed Prey has never made a movie worth a flying fuck. But I hope you're doing well, Cameron. Clarence Boddicker is great in RoboCop. I would say he's my favorite RoboCop villain is Clarence Boddicker. That's cool, Cameron. I know, like, people praise Predator Killer of Killers. The ninja segment was cool. But an 80-year-old Aunt May, grandma killing a bunch of fucking Vikings like it's nothing was kind of stupid. And the guy flying a plane was kind of stupid. Well, thank you, Junior. Dan Trachtenberg directed Prey. Yeah, I know. He hasn't directed the thing worth a shit. It wasn't Predator Killer of Killers. 10 Cloverfield Lane. John Goodman gives a good performance, but the movie itself is just, they're in a bunker. You know something's going on because it's a Cloverfield sequel. It's not like they don't come out and go, oh, nothing's happening. It just, I don't know, someone having a fucking fiesta. No, it's in the Cloverfield universe. You know something's going on. So you know what John Goodman's saying is the truth. So what's the twist? What's the big twist? Like, they make it seem as if it's going to be the big twist. What twist? Michael, I would choose Ripley. Fairy Lion in this film? Probably... you're claustrophobic. You want to punch in the mouth? I haven't even looked at a guy. So the fact that he thought he said homophobic. Casey Jones, man. Elias Koteas is really good in that movie. Thought he meant homophobic when he said claustrophobic. Kind of risky for a Ninja Turtle film, but that's what made it funny. Well, Turtle Tunes, We Wish You I mean, they're kind of the same bit of badness. I can't say which is worse because they're both equally shitty. Do you think Christine's solid or just okay? To me is just okay. Because the car is cool. The lead guy does a fine enough job, but his buddy, I think, is a terrible actor. I don't know. It's it's fine, but something about the film never really caught me like his other films. Prince of Darkness, They Live, A Song Precinct 13. The others are just kind of just more to it. I thought his change is like 1 minute he's this, then the next minute Arnie is kind of this. It wasn't gradual, it was like a complete 180. And I thought they could have done a bit better job of having this gradual progression. But he really did go from like the nerdy type nice guy to all of a sudden he's fucked up and evil. And I did his buddy sucks. I don't think his buddy's that good. No problem, said B. You have a good night. So yeah, Christine I always thought was okay. I just never loved the film. I think it's just okay. It's heartbreaking what's going on with Bruce Willis. Yeah, I heard. The last I heard, he can't really talk anymore and stuff. But I mean, it was bound to happen because of his condition. So very sad to hear. Just how it is, though. Not much that could be done about it. IDW, I have not read the comics. James, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Chief Gordon does fine in Christine. I don't like his buddy. To be honest, with Hulk Hogan, I've said this before. When he passed away, the word I thought of was apathy. So, I think the past 20 years he was just a shitty person, and I'm not happy that he passed away. It's too bad for his family, his friends, his fans. I liked him when I was a kid, but the past 20 years, I just really grew to dislike him. And when he passed away, I'm like, huh. Yeah, James, I saw your comment. It's cool. I saw your comment about Velma. I didn't reply back because I had nothing to say about it. But yeah, I saw your comment. I like Basic. I think Basic is John McTiernan's last good movie. City, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, John Stockwell. I think he's a shitty actor. He hurts Christine, that movie, a lot. He's not good. But yeah, that's why I did not make a video on Hulk Hogan. No, City, I did not see Dream Home yet. I have it written down, but I just have a lot of requests to get to. Someone sent me like 20 of them. Another guy sent me 7 of them. Another guy sent me like 8 of them. I'm trying to get through them. It takes a while to get through video games. It takes a while to get through when someone sends like 20 of them. I'm uploading like 3, 4 a day. I can only do so much. So I appreciate it. I thank people. I apologize they have to wait, but there's really not much I could do. So, like, I did a tier list that was 150 film tier list. So the videos How long is this video? An hour and 8 minutes. So we'll do it when I can. I have a feeling I will not like 28 years later. Everything I've heard about it seems like a movie that I will not like. Favorite line in Universal Soldier? I mean, there's a lot of lines I like. You kiss ass, I'm busting his. No, I did not know there was going to be TV series on the Mutanimals. Based on which based on a certain Ninja Turtle cartoon, 2003, 2012, or something else entirely. Yeah, Michael Barrett, that is true. So I mean, I'm sorry, but when he passed away, just apathy is how I felt. I'm only patient because I know it's inevitable that you, Fabian, might will get to my request. Yeah, I'll get to it when I can. So thank you. I do appreciate your kindness. I truly do. Thank you so much. A lot of people have been very nice and patient about that, so I can't complain. Then we'll get to them when I can. But yeah, I have to edit the Final Fight Streetwise playthrough. No, City, that's no problem. You have a right to ask. You definitely have a right to ask, as do other people do. So that's perfectly fine. All I can say is just for anyone whoever requests something, just check back on a daily basis. Because I know that when you hit that bell, it doesn't always work. I will upload every day, 3-4 videos a day. And we'll do it when I can. So just check back on a daily basis, and eventually it'll be on there. Yeah, Terminator. Tell Dan Trachtenberg that. I know you like Predator Killers more than me, but it's one of the many reasons I didn't like Predator Killers. Kurt Russell's worst film? Nah, I think Executive Decision is worse. I don't know what his worst film would be, but that's definitely worse. Just Executive Decision is boring as shit. People you like as actors, wrestlers, but don't like as a person. Take care, Rapper Kirby. Mr. Nanny, I haven't seen in forever. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Actors, wrestlers, but don't like as a person. I mean, Kevin Spacey is a really good actor, but he's a horrible person. Steven Seagal, I liked in his early films, but he's a shitty person. Nah, Steven Seagal dying, I mean, in Executive Decision, that wasn't really it. It just, the movie was never that exciting. Is a lot of build-up and a lot of talk and a lot of build-up and a lot of talk, lack of action, lack of thrills, until eventually they do the stuff at the end. And I just prefer Passenger 57. I prefer Air Force One. I prefer other films that deal with stuff on a plane. I think Air Force One and Passenger 57 just did that stuff better. But yeah, I mean, Kevin Spacey, Steven Seagal. I mean, Will Smith nowadays. So that's to name a few. Whoopi Goldberg. You know, I love Jumpin' Jack Flash. I don't really, and Ghost, but I don't like her as a person. I mean, I like Snakes on a Plane. I saw that in the theater. I do like it. But yeah, Executive Decision, I just thought was really boring. A movie you dislike that others love. Sinners. That's one of them. It's that movie Walkabout that I reviewed. That Michael, who requested, was very cool, but other people got pissed off at me that I didn't like it. I mean, Michael requested it. He was cool about it, but other people are like, how could you know? I'm like, no, I don't like a fucking film where a goddamn 16-year-old gets naked and they kill real animals. I'm not going to apologize for that. Yes, I think it's weird to have a fucking 16-year-old naked, shoulder tits. Yes, I don't like it when they have real animal killing in a fucking film. So, yeah, Michael was cool about it, but the others piss on you. Well, in the UK, 16 is like the legal age. I don't give a fuck if it was 15, 14, 13, or 12. It's all shit. I don't want to see a 12, 13, 15, or 16-year-old girl naked. Give a fuck if it's legal in the UK. I don't give a fuck. That's your problem. I don't want to see it. I think it's weird and disgusting. Yes, maybe because I'm old. But I don't think it's just that. Yeah, I get you, yeah. I like Magazine Dreams. That I think that's my favorite film of the year with Jonathan Majors. I really enjoyed that one. But here's the thing, if I review a film positively, it doesn't get anything in terms of views. It's only if I hate something. So then when people just see those videos, then they go, well, you must hate everything. I'm like, yeah, because you only watch the videos when I hate something. When I make 7, 8, 10, 12 reviews that are positive, you don't watch those videos. So if you only seek out the films that I hated, then you go, well, you must hate everything. Yeah, because you skipped all the films I like and I'm positive about. Do you ever do a live video request of like a YouTube video? I don't know. I've I've done live commentaries. Yeah, the Popeye horror films were pretty bad. But yeah, Magazine Dreams, I like that one. Well, I think Seagal was pissed that he got killed off in Executive Decision. I think the story is he wanted that changed. Nah, Michael Barrett, it really does at the end of the day. The reason I mention that is just to be factual. That's all, just spitting facts about it. City, that'd be fine. I can't show it on here because I think with this browser, I can't, it won't show the audio. But yeah, if you want me to react to something with a super chat, sure, I could do that. It just be my face and reaction. But yeah, if people want to start doing that, they can. Well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know there's a Bambi horror film. Just, of course, there is. No, I'm just speaking facts. I mean, that's just people watch what they want and what they don't want. That's fine. I'm just speaking facts. Is that people watch more of the rants I do than the other stuff I do. That's just the factual nature of it. You have to be realistic about life in general. Would the Popeye horror films be in your worst films list of the year? Yes. Of all time, I don't know. I mean, but of the year, definitely all three of them. So yeah, those films were dog shit. Hey, Hourglass, how are you doing? So, Sidney, I don't know. Did I answer your question? Oh, you wait. How long is the short film? Because if it's like 30 minutes long or something, I don't know if I can do that for us 12 minutes. I don't know if I could do that because I don't know how to put, it's me kind of, you know what I mean? I'm talking to people in the chat to ignore them for like 12 minutes. You know what I mean? I thought you meant like a trailer or something. Howling 7 is pretty bad. I don't watch WWE anymore. No. I don't watch wrestling anymore. Yeah, absolutely, CD. That's perfectly fine. I don't know if I'll be able to show the footage because they may not allow me to show the footage, but if you mean just my reaction, like me just reacting like this, just me, then yeah, I could easily do that. That's fine. Dino Fury, everyone here has told me how much Happy Gilmore 2 is dog shit. And no, I'm not surprised if that's the case. Because it seems, and it sounds like dog shit too. Dark City's a great movie. I quite enjoyed Dark City. That's a really good one. But yes, City, if you want to do that, that's fine. Feel free. Happy Gilmore 2 looks like a piece of fucking dog shit. And for what I heard, it's a dog shit. Even with Vince gone, I don't care about new wrestling. I'll watch stuff back to the day from the 80s and 90s, but I don't care about new wrestling. I just don't care. To be honest, Premiere, the last time I really watched wrestling, there wasn't even a SmackDown. It was just watching Raw or Superstars. Yeah, movie guide, I don't know if I'll be able to show that footage because if I don't have the permission from the person, then I can't really show the footage much. But or like if there's other stuff to it as well, it's not just that, but if there's other stuff, so it might just be my face, for a reaction. I love the original Happy Gilmore, but it didn't need a sequel. And it seems like the sequel sucks. I mean, he kills his wife in the first 5 minutes, and this is a comedy. How the fuck is it a comedy if he kills his wife in the first 5 minutes? Explain how that works as a fucking comedy. Hey, remember that wife he had in the first movie? By the end, he killed her. Okay, a good man. I don't remember a damn thing about the movie, to be honest. I know I reviewed it. I don't remember a damn thing about the movie. Most of those Steven Seagal direct-to-video films run together, man. Of course they reference Bob Barker. They reference everything because it's a whole nostalgia trip. It's lazy. Lazy writing. But I will probably head out. I'm yawning now. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. So I will head out. I have to get some of this footage from this Final Fight Streetwise playthrough over to my computer. I will probably start editing it tomorrow because it's getting late on this end. So thank you guys. Take care, everyone. We will see you in the next video. Again, for those out there, just check the channel on a daily basis. I upload something every day, and your request may be up on that day. Just check daily. So thank you guys. We'll be back for Friday Night Lives. I don't know what we'll be doing topic wise, but we'll be back on Friday right here on the channel for Friday Night Lives. Thank you guys. Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.